Anong bawal at anong hindi according to the law?
Well, yung financial institutions, pero siyempre pwedeng umutang ang kandidato, no? Those holding franchises on those with licenses to exploit our natural resources, those who hold contract or subcontracts with governments, both local, national, saka yung mga government-owned and controlled corporations. Kasama din dyan yung educational institutions that have been granted loans by government 1 year before, are not exceeding 100,000 pesos, foreign corporations, civil servants and members of the military. Transportation is a public utility. Water concession is a public utility. Technically, even yung broadcast entities, kasi ginagamit nila yung airwaves, ano, sa may franchise sila. Yun, yung franchise pala yun, ano, hindi public utility. Or kuryente, nagmamanage ng papatakbo ng kuryente, yan, mga public utilities. Kasi ang pag-exploit ng natural resources kasi, kunya na yung pag-grant ng license, sovereign power yan ng state, ano? Siyempre, hindi kasi ibig sabihin na pag nag-exploit ka ng, or let's say nagmimina ka, sa iyo yung minahan. Binigyan ka lang ng pribilehiyo ng pamahalaan para makapag-exploit, magamit o makapag-extract ng mga resources ng bansa. Langis, pag-drill at pagkuha ng langis sa mga ano. So yun. Kasi meron kang special license and privilege na binibigay ng pamahalaan for you to be able to do that. Well, siyempre, kung nabibigyan ka ng lisensya, ibig sabihin may privileges ka ng gobyerno, no? Yung nagpapatakbo ng gobyerno, meaning yung ating mga leaders who are elected, sila yung nagdidesisyon, basically, kung sino yung mabibigyan ng lisensya at privileges. Let's say, for instance, to extract or exploit natural resources, sila yung nagdidesisyon sa pagbigay ng mga prangkisa sa mga transportation entities, sa mga broadcast entities, at sa mga pagbibigay ng lisensya. Ang mga boss nila ay yung mga elected officials. So, minarapat marahil ng batas na pagbawalan ang mga donation sa pangangampanya ng mga kandidato na maging siguro pasyalis ng ating bayan, dahil magkakaroon ng tinatawag nating conflict of interest. Gusto natin kasi, ang idea noon, yung pagbigay ng donasyon sa pangangampanya galing sa isang personal na desisyon na gusto mong manalo ang isang kandidato dahil nakabubuti siya sa bayan, hindi nakakabuti sa negosyo. To me, it's really a good citizenship act to donate or to support a candidate financially, because to allow a candidate to spend for his own money would be tempting to the candidate in terms of probably thinking of recovering his quote-unquote investment for political campaign. But if his quote-unquote investment would come from the public, from the supporters, then the candidate, if he gets elected, would probably owe his victory to those who donated, who supported his candidacy. And that's why it's also important that the support base of a candidate be as wide as possible, be as dispersed as possible, so that the candidate would feel that he owes more, a lot of people, more than perhaps owing only a few. Unang-una, sa ating mamamayan, parang negative sa kanila yung pagbibigay ng pera sa mga kandidato. Kasi ang tingin nila, kaya tumatakbo ang kandidato dahil mayaman ito. Hinihingaan ang kandidato kesa binibigyan ng pera. That I think is the perspective ng sa nakararami nating mga kababayan. No? Sila ang source ng pera during the campaign rather than sila ang binibigyan ng pansuporta. That is because siguro ang paningin ko parang it's a sign of cynicism ng taong bayan na yung eleksyon ay hindi naman isang bagay na pwedeng magbigay ng pagbabago. Kundi it's just a fact of life. Elections happen regularly. It does not change our lives. Ganun pa rin naman ang mangyayari. Pare-pareho naman yung umuupo at mayayaman sila. Ba't ko sila bibigyan? Ako na lang ang bigyan nila. I think that's the prevailing mindset of our... Yeah, kaya nga, there are even people who honestly believe that you shouldn't give to politicians. In fact, they should be the one. They sincerely would want to solicit from politicians contributions for maybe uniforms in basketball games, for improving the backboard in a basketball court, pagpapagawa ng ganun yung isip natin eh.
Would be the ideal.
Mas maganda kung mas nakararami yung nagdo-donate, ano? Maganda yung concept ng siguro yung concept ng piso-piso, pass the hat, donation, kasi makikita mo na mas marami ang suporta sa isang kandidato. Remember, ang election is one vote, one person, one vote, no? Theoretically, kung tutuusin mo, ang amo ng nanalo, yung mga bumoto sa kanya, pare-pareho ang bilang noon. Ngayon, nagkakaiba na nga dahil sa resources o sa pera na ginagamit sa election, pwedeng magbigay ng mas marami ang isang grupo at mas konti ang ibang grupo, no? But I think the ideal thing is i-disperse mo yung opportunity to contribute to political campaign na hindi lang sa iisang tao. Now, how do you do this? Ang sa ibang bansa, sa maraming bansa, yung pag-set ng cap on donation. No? Ibig sabihin yan, yung aggregate donation ng isang tao ay dapat up to a certain point lang. Ibig sabihin doon, para hindi nagkakautang ng loob ang isang kandidato sa kokonting tao lamang. No? Kasi kung kokonti lang nakaka-afford ng, sabihin nating 5 milyon, at sila lang yung pwedeng mag-donate ng gano'ng amount, doon lang magtatanaw ng utang na loob yung kandidato, kasi yun lang yung nakabigay. Ngayon, kung let's say nag-set ka ng 10,000, pero mas marami magbibigay ng 10,000 pesos o 5,000, parang mas marami ang pagkakautangan ng loob ng kandidato. I mean, I think it's as simple as that. Too simplistic perhaps, but I think that's how it should be on an ideal setting. Hindi. Ngayon kasi, yun nga, separate yung personality ng individual na officer. O kahit na sabihin mo controlling stockholders ng corporation kaysa dun sa corporation itself. Ano? Ngayon, siguro ang maganda dyan, ang titingnan ng COMELEC, kung there's parang, kumbaga, a way to determine that yung nag-donate is really the controlling stockholder ng corporation, is the controlling and it was not done on an individual ano? Yun siguro yung tingnan. Ideally, of course, pwede mong i-connect, no? Kasi yung corporation naman, artificial entity yan, di ba? It's an artificial entity na hindi naman, in the end, ang kikita naman doon yung stockholder. Kung sino yung umupo at siya yung pinakamalaking kwan doon. So may interest directly yung mga tao composing a corporation rather than kwan. So ganun siguro yung kwan. Kaya lang hindi pa malinaw sa batas, ano? Tingnan natin. Let's see how it plays. It's a gray area. Maybe it's a loophole if you may call it that, ano? Ang nangyayari dyan kasi, let's say, I think in some jurisdictions, I'm not sure, pero sa US, may kwan sila eh. May way of interpreting this eh. Kumbaga, I think there are legislations that are intended to plug the holes. Na sinasabi niya na parang may definition siya depende dun sa controlling and yung extent of the interest of the individual.
Self-interest.
Doon sa corporation. Kung let's say less than 5%, something like that, then you cannot ascribe. Pero kung more than 20%, then perhaps pwede mong sabihin,